I've got an absolute beginner video in Creative 1.0 and UEFN for using the tracker device. So let's get started with this. So key things to remember, what do we want to track? We've got picture for both. We can track events, eliminations, eliminated score. We can basically track a lot of things. So you need to decide what you want to track and then select that. You also need to choose a target value, say eliminations. If you want 100, you need to change that. Most of these pretty self-explanatory, but that's how you do that. How do we track it? Let's say on the previous one we chose events. We would need to come over here and choose increment progress every time this event happens. This event could be a book or a trigger. So for example, they've picked something up in the game, or they've talked to somebody and you just want to track this. When will we track it? This is also important. So when do we want this to show up on the screen? If we want it to show up on the screen, that is. Most of the time you do, but if you didn't, you can always turn it off on the HUD. So when will we track it? Do we want it to show up on game start? Over here, if you have it on, the tracker will show up in the top left of your screen from the very beginning of the game. If you don't want the tracker to show from the very beginning, you have to disable these. But now that they've not been assigned from the get-go, you will have to go and assign, or assign to all, whenever you feel like that needs to be shown. What happens after? So when completed, what do you want to happen? This can depend. It's always up to you what you want to happen after the tracker happens. You might want to do an accolade, which is essentially how Fortnite grants XP on maps that have been calibrated. There'll be a video linked to that at the end if that's something you need. Who is it for? Which is important too. Do you want it to be for every single team? Do you want it to be for every single class? If you don't, then change these settings. A lot of the time you keep these on any, or for everyone essentially. And who is this tracker for? Is it for a specific person? No, sorry. For sharing, it's if everybody's increment progress, example, everybody's kills, everybody's pressing of a button, counts towards this tracker, or if everybody has their own. Example, if I needed to press on 10 books and it was on the individual, I'd have to press all of 10. But if it was set as team, us as a team would have to click on all 10. And if it was on all, it would be anybody in the map would have to click on 10. If you want to use persistence, if you want it to save between maps, between rounds and all that, you will need auto save on and auto load. Don't link up trackers to each other. Oftentimes they do not show up. Like the when complete tracker often doesn't. It will still assign it. It will still keep tracking it, but it won't show up in the top left. If you want XP, it often needs an accolade. No, it always needs an accolade. I don't know if Fortnite ever will change this, but if they do, then this part will be skipped out. I'll have a video on the accolade here. Another thing that's important to remember, if you want more than one tracker to show up on your screen at a time, then you are going to need to type in to your island settings, or just find it in your island settings, but it's HUDs on display or something like that. I'll add a picture into this, I'll edit it. And you're going to need to change that from 1, maybe up to 5. It's your choice, but you should increase the number if you want more than one tracker showing. If you are an absolute beginner, which you probably are, and you want to get some more content from me on how to publish your first map, I have a link in the description. It's the first link. It's to my course on how to get there. It's mainly for absolute beginners.